Everything you've been told about AI marketing is a lie. My name is Peter Carr, and this is AI Mythbusters. So, Henry Ford famously said that if he'd asked his customers what they want, they would have said faster horses. Likewise, AI marketing is not about faster horses. It's a true revolution. Everything's changing. So, I'm going to jump ahead to 2030 and do a quick role play to demonstrate that. So, 2030, Marketing 4.0. P's sitting in his garden enjoying the sunshine. P's personal assistant says to P, "Hey P, I've been thinking about your son's birthday. I've seen a fantastic tennis racket. Shall I get it gift wrapped and shipped over here?" "Oh, M, that's great, but I was thinking about getting him a football for his birthday." "P, your son hates football. Sorry to break it to you, probably because you're watching it all the time. I recommend we get the tennis racket, gift wrapped, sent over." "Hmm. Okay, Em, that sounds good. Thank you. I'd appreciate it if you could do that." Cut. So what's happened there? Your personal AI, firstly, it deals with any incoming marketing messages so that you don't have to. Secondly, it's proactively determining when you need something by referencing your calendar and other information. It's conducting extensive research to identify the ideal item, maybe asking some other AIs for information for their opinions. It finds the best price and it organises the shipping to you so that you don't have to. So that it arrives on time, unlike when I buy the stuff. Often it might be a little bit late. So what else is happening there? Well, it's very important to be aware of the fact that in a few years' time, marketing is going to be AI to AI. And it's going to be done in AI languages, not in English or any other human language. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't do it old school. It's done in languages that you and I can't understand. So I can hear some people saying, "Oh, 3 years from now, that's just a theory." What's really happened? Okay, well, let's put that to one side then, and let's look at what has actually happened now. So as of now, February 2026, the following marketing techniques are history and they're not coming back. SEO is finished. It's legacy marketing. PPC, finished. Legacy marketing. SEM, finished. Legacy marketing. Organic search as we know it, finished. Google as a synonym for searching, that's finished too. And most of the marketing techniques that you're familiar with are pretty much reaching their use by date now. Wow. So how did that happen? The funny, the hilarious, in a sense, thing is that Google actually did it themselves. Google burned down the building that they built over years, over decades. Why on earth would Google do that? Well, clearly they could see it was going to happen one way or the other. They could see that every day millions of people were leaving Google, abandoning Google that they've been using probably for years, and moving over to Perplexity AI and ChatGPT and other AIs to get information there. So they obviously made the decision and they put an AI in the middle of their search engine. So how has that changed things? So 2023, if you were searching for something like a tennis racket, you'd go to Google, you'd type it in, and you'd get all these results coming up all over the place. Paid for ads and organic and all the rest of it. So you might get a thing up here saying top 10 tennis rackets. And you click on that and you go there and it gives you ratings and reviews of the top 10 tennis rackets, comparing the features and the colours and all the rest of it. You might do a couple of those. And then you might go to make a decision, go to the manufacturer's website, just make sure, go to a product comparison website, find the best place to buy it, and then go to that retailer and purchase it. And then, whew, wow, great, I've got it. Now, that might have been 2 or 3 hours work. That might have been 2 or 3 days work. It could have taken even longer than that if you're a busy person. So how's it happen now? So now, February 2026, you go, let's say to Google, and you type it in, and in a few seconds, you've got all the information you need. You can drill down further. You probably get more information than you did the other way. So your choices are, you can still do it the old way. You can still do it the old way. You can still spend anything between 2 hours and several days doing it the old way. Or you can just spend a few seconds and get the results straight away. Now, look, different people have got different levels of mathematics, but I don't think that's a hard one, is it? Hours, days, seconds. So what do the stats say? Well, a few months after implementing this, some people at Google announced that click-throughs were 80% down. Click-throughs on Google were 80% down. That was a few months into this. It was like a year ago. So where is it at now? We already know that it'd be a bit odd to spend hours or days doing it and not just take the answer you're getting there. But we also know that pretty soon after doing this, the click-throughs were 80% down. Where are they at now? So you do the calculation yourself, please, if you don't mind. I'm not going to make an estimate that might not be correct. So I think the myth's busted, though. Okay, well and truly. So what can you do now? The great news is, the playing field is basically leveled now. Not entirely, but when you consider the situation before where Google was basically a monopoly and you had to play by their rules and do everything their way to get any kind of exposure, now you've got a whole world of different opportunities with AI marketing, so many different things that you could do that are really exciting and get the name out there. So next time I'm going to talk about those things. Meantime, if you've got some specific questions or you want some advice on it, DM me, or if you've got something, an idea of your own and you'd like to get some feedback on that, DM me as well. Otherwise, see you next time.